These are the Samson RTE2 Bluetooth headphones. Included here with the headset are the instructions. A pretty nice carrying case. I'll show you that real quick here. There we go. Pretty nice carrying case. Of course, there's the headphones themselves. A Velcro cable strap for keeping your charging cable and your auxiliary cable. And then, of course, they have the charging USB charging cable and the auxiliary cable. Now, not so important for me, and let me take this here to show you. I do think the auxiliary cable here is a bit thin in comparison to other auxiliary cables that comes with headsets like this. Not a big deal for me because I primarily am using these in Bluetooth mode. But again, I do think they could have provided a little bit better auxiliary cable. Now for me, I've used and owned a variety of different brands of headset, and this is my first set of Samson brand headsets. And I'm so far actually pretty impressed with this set. They're a stylish, sleek looking set that is capable of both Bluetooth, NFC connection, or the wired connection. And the quality of this set is pretty good. It's a well-made set. It's solid, and overall good quality set, as you can tell by the quality of the all the pieces that are put together with this. The right earpiece here has the buttons pretty much for all operations of the headset. You've got the volume buttons, the next back, and then in the center is the play pause button. Each button is pretty clearly marked. The one small issue I have with this is because they put their Samson logo, the actual play pause button is below where the actual button location is. And I can understand they did that for the logo purposes, but I really would have liked that to be centered because all the other buttons are centered where the buttons actually are when you press them. It's a smooth surface too, so it basically operates by pushing down on that section wherever that marking is. The buttons work well though and are responsive otherwise. The right earpiece also has the power multifunction button here, the charging port, and then the microphone over here as well. The left earpiece has the auxiliary wired port if you want to be make the headset wired operating, a wired set. To pair, basically it's pretty simple. You hold down the power multifunction button for about 3 to 5 seconds. It's got a couple LEDs here at the top which will flash to indicate it's ready to pair. Pairing works smoothly whether you do it with the NFC feature or Bluetooth, and was quick on my Android phone. I didn't have any issues with that at all. Charging with this takes a bit longer than some similar headsets, but the one thing that's pretty impressive about this set is it does give you about 14 hours of playtime. And I have played that through, and it does get you pretty close to 14 hours before needing a charge. Comfort level, I think Samson has done a good job at making this a nice, sturdy, well-made, adjustable set. It has good padding, not only on the headband here, but on the earpieces as well. Now, I will say, though, that if you have a big melon, as I call it, this set seems to be a little bit more compact and smaller than some. And even for me, I had to adjust the earpieces all the way out for a true comfortable fit. So if you have a larger head than some, this may not fit well for you because again they seem to have made it a little bit compact for easy use of carrying around and taking with you. But of course that's sacrificing, of course, the size of the band, and the earpieces are a little bit smaller as well, although they fit comfortably on my ears and seal well against outside noise pretty well. They muffle the noise even without any music being played. Phone ability, Although again with these headsets, that's not my primary function for me personally. But this headset was pretty impressive with its phone call clarity. Phone calls are clear and understandable on both ends with good volume and a good clear microphone. Bluetooth range with this was not quite as good as some that I've used, but still has an acceptable 20 to 25 foot range before interruption. I do think this could be improved a bit, but it's no worse than other headsets in this price range. Music-wise or music ability for this headset, I tried a variety of different music formats, both stored on the phone, through the internet, and through the aux cable. And sound-wise, this is one of the better sounding sets I've heard in this price range. It's a very balanced sound. The vocals, mid-range, treble are very clear and distinct. It has a nice, good, booming, clear-sounding deep bass. I was pretty impressed with the sound of this headset. Definitely a good sounding set musically. This set can match basically any set sound-wise in this price range. It's a well-made, solid set that has good solid phone capability, a good musical balance. It's comfortable, at least for me. But again, with the more compact size of the band, it may not fit everyone that has that. If you have a large head, and the Bluetooth range could be a little bit better with this. Overall, though, I think this is a solid, well-made set, and I give it 4.5 stars.